Okay, so the last video I posted apparently caused more questions than it solved answers. And it's understandable. I was mainly trying to make a video about why I had not posted videos. Getting a little jealous here. I see people that I met at the Arkansas River Valley meetup, and they've already got 500 subscribers plus, and I'm sitting here at 54. But they've been posting videos since that event, and I haven't been able to. So a little jelly. But friends and family just started texting me immediately about what's going on and if I'm okay. And since I made the video about why I hadn't posted videos, I didn't really make it, or I brushed over the whole backdrop of what's going on with the whole hospital situation. So instead of texting every single one of these an individual response, it's just easier to make another video. I will say though, friends and family are my biggest supporters right now. I'm brand new to this. I'm going to mess up. There's things I don't know. Your comments and feedback help me. So if you're comfortable posting comments on my YouTube videos, please go that route. It helps me out greatly. Chances are if you have a question, so does another person that's viewed my videos. So when I answer you there, I also answer them. Because answering 20 texts that come in a matter of 5 minutes in a timely manner is damn near impossible. Now, I fully understand if you're not comfortable leaving a comment on YouTube, then by all means text me. One of the main reasons I even started this channel is because I went from Texas to Arkansas, and I was having conversations with friends and family every night about what I did that day, what's going on in my life. And I thought, well, shit, I'm just going to start videoing. And then the conversations that I have with friends and family will be questions about what I videoed versus just a blank what's going on. But past that, so this is the third time this has happened in 2 years, right around a timeline. The first time it happened, I went to a hospital and they hydrated me, and basically the service was horrible, and I ended up walking out. The second time it happened, I did not have any sort of insurance, and I just manned up and pushed through it. Pretty sure that would have been the death of me. I know that those that were there were saying I was being a little dramatic, but I'm pretty sure I had organs in the pre-stage of shutting down by the time. Luckily, my wife at the time had access to IVs, and I had a neighbor across the street that was a nurse. So she came over, set up an IV, and hydrated me. I'm pretty sure I'd be dead at this point if that didn't happen. I don't exactly know how it feels when organs start shutting down. It's never happened to me before, but I imagine what it feels like, and I'm pretty sure that's what was about to start happening. So the timeline gets thrown off because I came into this hospital at 2 a.m. So that would have been the morning of today. So technically that would have been today. So not today and not tomorrow, not yesterday, but the night before, I started to get loose soft serve ice cream movements. And then by the next day around 10, it was full-fledged peeing out your bunghole. So I stopped drinking immediately. I'd made myself one drink, and I decided that I should probably not finish that. And I started drinking just copious amounts of water. Because like I said, I've been here before. I know the dehydration. It's not the cause; it's the symptom of what's happening, and it ain't no joke. So I started drinking water, and my brother was at the store, so I called him up and I asked him to get me some Pedialyte, but they didn't have any Pedialyte, so he brought me something else, and I drank all that, and nothing really changed. And I know enough about Pedialyte, being in the oil and gas industry and helping a couple of people when I was out on a job site that were starting to get heat and dehydrated, giving them my Pedialyte out of my ice chest, and then 30 minutes later they were back at work instead of going home like they wanted to. Um, I kind of know the power of Pedialyte. So I got my dad to run me back up into town and get some Pedialyte. And I got 2 of those, and I also got a 4-pack of Ensure because I knew I wasn't going to eat a traditional dinner that night. So I thought, well, a meal replacement would be better than nothing. You know, I got my protein, my carbs, my fats, and probably some vitamins thrown in for good measure. So I drank 1 bottle of the Pedialyte, and I drank 2 bottles of the Ensure. And then later on that night, I started throwing up too. So that's even more water that my body's not getting. And once that happens, you can't really give your body any hydration because it's getting rid of it. I mean, it's either in your stomach waiting to be processed and you throw it up, or you just can't. You've got no choice at that time, in my opinion, but to go to the hospital or go some way to get water into your body some other way, which obviously would be through your bloodstream. So I left at about 1:30 in the morning, and I was going to try to drive to Bastrop. Number one, because I thought I had a family member that worked there. She works somewhere else now, I've learned. And number two, me and my dad were going to go to Bastrop the next morning to get some stuff for his tractor. So I thought, well, I'll already be in Bastrop. And I got about halfway there and found out it was pretty wise not to go any further. I was seeing double. I was lightheaded. I was about to faint in and out. My motor hand coordination was not good. Luckily, my car practically drives itself, but either way, I decided to pull over on a little area off the road and just call an ambulance. And they came and got me and took me to the hospital in Smithville, Seton Smithville Regional Hospital. I will say, so far, this is a really nice hospital. It's small, it's clean. It's been a good experience. I came in here just like you do any other thing that you think you dislike. I needed to come in. I waited till the last minute to do so. Once I got here, it was like, when can I get out? But I'm finding out that a lot of this is what you make of it. It's not bad. I mean, I've got my own room now. I literally have people bringing me whatever I want to eat. I have people serving. I mean, this is a 6-star resort at this point. And I drove around. I walked around the halls earlier, and I waved to a couple of other people that were, in their rooms through the window, and they waved back. And it's not horrible. It's sure, if you have the attitude that it is, then it will be. But if you just knuckle down and try to be a kind, loving person and be nice and try to get the most enjoyment out of whatever experience you're going through, chances are it's just going to work out better for you. But back to the video. So they got me in, and it was all about just getting me hydrated. We still don't know exactly what's causing it, but I've gone through almost, I think, 3 liters of fluids at this point. They just gave me something for my gas. I keep having pain right here that they think might be gas. And I'm taking Imodium to try to get to where my stools are more solid. But as long as I'm just passing, luckily I'm no longer throwing up, but as long as I'm just passing water through my bowel system, I might as well just stay here where they can give me water that way. So I'm going to stay overnight, and we'll just reevaluate in the morning.
Okay.
Hopefully that answered most of the questions of friends and family. Thank you very much for sending me texts and asking me how I was doing. It's nice to be cared for, cared about. Have a good one. Thank you very much for your time.